Indian Trail. And not far from this spot is evidence of ancient life. As we continue to follow this old Indian Trail down, we see what the remains are of an old fire pit. And we'll work our way towards. Look at this find! 2 people holding hands. How cool is that? It looks like an adult and a child. My gosh, that is awesome. Never seen anything like that. That is really cool. Look at this. Look how old this is. How wonderful is that? This style is called archaic, and this is a beautiful example. And there's another one over here. Well, you can see right here. This is probably an Attila, a throwing stick right there. I'm not sure if you can see that with the sun. Then over here, check that out. A wheel. How interesting is that? More archaic style petroglyphs. And these petroglyphs are ancient. We can tell by the patina inside them. Now, something like this is what they would use to peck. They have little grooves for their fingers, and they would peck in to make their petroglyphs, their drawings, whether they are archaic or creatures or humans and animals, natural. This could actually be one. I'll leave it right here. See if you guys can find it. Look at this petroglyph. Look how dark, look at how the patina has gotten into it. It goes from this side here, I don't know if you can see it, to there and to there. That patina is dark. This was not made by the Native Americans as we know them. This was made by the people before them. Here's another one. Let's see if you can get this one in there. Yeah. How interesting is that? And another one down here. Let's check this one out. Here we have bighorn sheep. You say, well, their horns aren't curled. Well, the female bighorn sheep, horns do not curl like the male rams. Look how close it is to the turkey farm. It is really cool to find these sites that have been inhabited for thousands of years. I mean, people before the Native Americans. Now, I know it's not going to be an unpopular thing, but the truth of the matter is, something drove those ancient people away. Sometimes it was the environment changed, there was no longer water, so they had to leave. Sometimes it was because crop failures. Other times it was because they were driven out by their enemies, and their enemies grew stronger than them, and so they had to vacate the area and move someplace else. So this phenomenon of one people coming in and pushing out another people or taking over someone else's occupation did not start between the United States and the American Indians as we know it. It started before then, the people before them. So as an example, the Crow and the Sioux had a long-standing battle and fought for years because the Sioux came in and took over the Crows' land. After the Custer's last stand, when the Crows came back with the U.S. Army, they got their land back. It was given back to them. So this was no peaceful transition when it comes to the ancient people and the American Indians as we know it. But this was also land occupied by the Chumavia, by the Piutes, and it was a route that would go from here to the coastline for trading, and even over to Owens Valley where the Mono people were, so they could trade for things. And this has a water route, and that's probably why there's so many years of occupation and signs of life here. Show you something here. Look at how there's petroglyphs underneath this. But look at how this is smooth to the touch. As compared to this, is very rough. And it appears to me that a woman or women were preparing some of their meal. You can see how it actually has seeds in there in the crevices. Was preparing meals and used this kind of like a slick. And yet it had petroglyphs on it, which would indicate that that was from two different cultures. The ancient ones and the modern ones. The ancient civilization and the American Indian civilization. Obviously, because if they were a part of those who had done this petroglyph, they would have had more respect than to make food on top of it. Just stay with me here while we move through these rocks. Look at this. And this. And this sun. The U shape over there, the circle. Again, we are in a very rich site. Not just for Native Americans, for the ancient ones who came before them. Look at that. How cool is that? Well, it was another great day of filming. Sun's going down, time to go look for food. How cool is that?
I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the